Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled, These Women Will Change Their Mindset Overnight. And this is a topic that I came with through the Spirit, watching a few of these videos showing you that these women's, egos is inflated, very much inflated in this society. And every time I see these things, I just think, wow, I can't wait till the society breaks down, right? You got these guys trying to teach them and break down to them, why they need men and this and that, how they're living is not right, and this is this and that, and whatever the case may be, and they're not listening to you, right? They're not interested in what you have to say because they're still in the power seat, so to speak, right? Esau, the serpent, is ruling, but basically his co-pilot is these women, because he's propped them up to such a high level, right? So it's almost, this is basically like a feminine, the way the society is built to cater to the ways of women's thoughts, women's mindset, not to men's mindset, right? Men are always looked at as the villains. That's how it's been since we were children, right? But now the Lord has a different spirit in the world, in the earth. Now these women and their wicked ways are being exposed, right? That we already knew because we have these scriptures, and the scriptures tell us about women. It tells us about the wickedness of a woman. How all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. So the scriptures put us up on game, right? Not to be in that simp mindset. But the world is catching up. All right. The Lord sent Kevin Samuels, right? The Lord literally set him up for that purpose to blow the topic up of how these women are really ruining the dating market. They're really the ones ruining the dating market. And that's really what made that a mainstream talking point. But they're not going to stop in their pride, right? Until the society is brought down. As the scriptures say that a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. So we're going to be a hiding place from the wind. Lord willing, we be of that number. They're going to be looking to get with us, because they're going to clearly see that, the Lord is protecting us, that we have a protective hedge around us, and we're confident in where we're going, right? Because the wisdom and the knowledge will be the stability of our time. You understand? That's what's going to keep us stable-minded, while none of these guys or women or children or anybody are going to be stable. They're going to be very frantic. They're going to be very confused, right? Because they trusted in Egypt and not Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. They didn't trust in Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. They trusted in Egypt, meaning they trusted in the society. They trusted in the philosophy that Esau has taught them, right? Rather than living life according to the scriptures, right? And listening to the prophets, which the Heavenly Father sent on the streets to prophesy, and also to teach and warn you about your wicked ways. You didn't want to listen to us, right? So, the next step is destruction. And we're coming to that time, right? We're in a time of great birth pains, right? So, things are happening closer and closer together. And it's going to come to a point where, as they mentioned in the WEF meeting, poly crisis, which means many crises at one time. Okay? And when these type of disasters hit, right, what are these women going to do? They're not going to be in that Tomb Raider spirit. Okay? They're not going to be in that Tomb Raider spirit. They're not going to be in the Wonder Woman spirit. No, that's the movies. Okay? Their feminine nature is going to kick in. Okay? And they're going to want the succor of a man. You know, the security of a man. That's what they're going to want in that time. But a man with a manly mind state. A man that is secure. And the only ones that are true men in this society are the men that follow Yahweh Shai. Okay? Those are the only true men in this society. So that's who they're going to be looking for. You understand? They're not going to be looking for Pookie and Ray Ray, because Pookie and Ray Ray are going to be scared out of their mind. They're mighty men, even. So that's not who they're going to be looking for. Okay? They're going to be looking for the men of the Lord with a stable mind. You know? And we keep telling you this. We keep warning you. But the only ones that are going to listen are the sisters that are of the elect. The sisters that are destined to make it. You know, I don't like his shoes. He's 5'11". I only deal with men 6'2" and up. And this fucking, but she's 5'2". She's 5'2", saying she only deals with men 6 foot and up. 5'11" is not tall enough for her, but she's up to his belly button. Right? You see, this type of madness, this is not going to go on for much longer. Right? So when society changes, which like the old saying goes, this is an old wise saying. It says that women are changeable and fickle things. They change very often. Right? So you can't put too much weight into what they say, because they say one thing and they'll change the next day, or they'll say something and mean and actually their actions show you a whole nother thing. Okay? But one thing is guaranteed, that in that time when the Lord sends those great plagues and judgments, okay, they're going to be looking to attach themselves to a man of the Lord, and they're not going to be looking to be equal. They're going to be looking to submit. Well, any one of the women that think they're going to have a say-so in that time, well, they're just going to be left for dead. Okay, there's no way they're going to be they're going to make it on a chariot, or we're going to even accept them, because at that point we're going to be very picky. Okay, the Lord's going to put the Spirit on us to judge spiritually. You know. So it really doesn't matter, you know, if they're not right, you know, they're gonna get kicked to the curb, you know, and they're gonna beg and plead, because hey, when you got a wind, you need a hiding place, right? Or you're gonna be destroyed, right? So that's what the man is like, right? You're gonna see the value of a man, especially a man of the Lord, because the men of the Lord are really not valued in this place, because you know we don't have the prestige in this society. Okay, we're the offscouring of the world. We're even if we have so-called names in the society, we really don't, because we're not of this world. Right? We're not of this world. Right? The world will only love its own. We're not of the world, so therefore we have no real prestige in this world. You know? So therefore, you know, we're not valued. Okay? But that in that time, the men of the Lord are going to be the most precious thing there is. See? As it should be. And yeah, and these women are going to reflect that. You know, they're going to reflect that mindset, because they're going to see, the way they're going to be acting, how thirsty they're going to be, man. How thirsty they're going to be for the men of the Lord to just be with us. We'll eat our own bread, only let us be called by thy name. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? That means, yeah, take care of me, and I just want to be with you. Just, I mean, I'll get my own bread. You don't even got to provide for me. But now, you talk, especially to the so-called black woman, she has a laundry list of things to do. You got to pay for this and this and that, and what's that place called? Cheesecake Factory. That's not good enough. And I can do bad by myself. And you should be paying all my bills and this and that. And then they never go into detail about what the hell are they good for. You know what I'm saying? But then you deal with these other women, be super, super sexy. They got their own hair, right? And they're all in love with Jake. They're rubbing up on Jake. They really, you can tell they're into Jake, right? They don't require anything close to that. They're happy with walking in the park and eating ice cream. But they be fine though. See what I'm saying? But for some reason they got all these demands. Anyways, man, you still dealing with them in the 2024. That's on you, man. That's what you do. Hey, I was there, man. I did that before. I was into that. I want to big up the sisters. I want to be with this. I want to deal with the sisters, and you know what I'm saying, and this and that. The so-called black woman, she don't get enough. Her beauty is not appreciated in the society. So I want to uplift them, and I'm gonna holler at them. And if I see her and another. Or a friend is an Edomite, or a friend is another nation, or a Latin tribe even, I'm going to go for the so-called black woman, because I'm trying to big them up. And you find out that's a waste of time, because they're disrespectful, and they like disrespecting people. They like to humiliate. They like to be out of order. So you find out that's a goddamn waste of time. And the negative press they get is deserved. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, like, it's not like I haven't been there. Like I haven't, even in the truth, even when the apostles were saying this and that, I would agree, they ain't right, but I'd still be dealing with them. I'd still be trying to deal with them and this and that. And it's a waste of time, man. It's a waste of time. And I had this one, but one chick just blatantly, I say this story from time to time, just blatantly disrespected me for no reason. Just did it just to do it. She literally just did it just to do it. In front of a bunch of Edomite men, and Edomite men are like looking and smirking like, what the, and she just did it for no fucking reason at all. Just to see what I would do. And it was like blatant disrespect. I'm like, these black bitches is crazy, man. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not one instance, it's multiple instances I could go to in my life. So, when Jake sees that, hey man, we don't have a desire to deal with you no more. And I'm literally at the point where I'm not even attracted to them. I'm literally that numb to it. I'd be just, right, man. You can't be. You see, they got fat asses. That don't mean nothing to me no more. That doesn't spark anything for me. Their fat ass, them twerking, that shit doesn't turn me on. Right? There was a time where you used to watch those videos. That's what's up. That's what's nah, bro. Nah, man. That shit don't turn me on, bro. That's. I could acknowledge to see, she looks good, but I'm not interested in her. There's nothing in me that says I'm interested in her, or I would smash it. Nah, I'm not even looking at her like that. That's how deep. That's how much how uninterested I am in them right now. So for you in that time, for you so-called black women, a lot of Jake men are feeling like that. So in that time when all hell breaks loose, you want to talk about the least protected? You're gonna find out you're the least protected. You're gonna find out in that time. Right? Because no one wants to deal with you. No one wants to deal with you. You're undealable with. Unleadable, right? She'll tell you she's looking for a leader, but then she'll say that if a man puts up, this is a fact. I just finished watching something like this, and this is how they act. She says she wants a leader, but then she'll complain and say, I find it too controlling when a man tells me he doesn't want me to wear such and such. I can wear what I want. But then the same bitch is telling you she wants a leader. Make that make sense. He's trying to lead you and direct you and tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because a leader's going to tell you what to do. And then there's one comment, the chick said, I was cool when you said leader, but then when you said for him to have authority, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. How the hell can you be a leader without having authority? You see what I'm saying? How can you be a leader without having authority? The bottom line is they do not want to submit. That's it. So, like I'm saying, their mindset is going to change when all hell breaks loose. And all this madness that they're speaking about, that other women do naturally, right? And they're not perfect because they're in the Western society, and they're messed up. They're messed up in the head too, right? But they're a lot better. It's night and day. That's why when Jake is dealing with these type of chicks from other nations, Jake is acting, he feel like he stepped into a whole new universe, man. He's like, oh my God, yo. You know? She massages his feet. She's like, oh my, yo, whoa. And he feels like he's in the kingdom of heaven. Hell with his whack woman, man. Okay? And you know what, man? And you look at Jake with the Jake woman, and you can see that Jake look defeated, man. And then you look at Jake with another nation. Jake got a big smile on his face. He look relaxed. Right? Listen, man, I know we're under curses. So my thing is, I'm trying to minimize the curse if I can. I'm trying to do what I can to minimize the curse as much as possible. I realize we're under curses, but I'm doing my best to try to minimize the curses, man. Right? You know? Yeah, we under curses. I'm just gonna eat crap, you know, and become a blob. Now I'm gonna say, listen, maybe I'm getting a little too chubby. Let me get in the gym and let me try to eat better. Let me eat more green. Let me go on a green smoothie fast, man. You understand? You don't, because you're under the curses, you just flipping, you know, you go and exemplify the curses. Jake likes to exemplify the curses, man, upon himself, man. You know? It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go to no restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. I'm not finna go to no restaurant. I gotta take that call. But I'm not finna go to no restaurant with and dress in baggy jeans. All right? And have dreadlocks in my damn head, man. In my blessed head, Lord willing. Okay? Now, why? Because what? Because I'm not trying to exemplify the curses, man. I'm not trying to exemplify the curse upon myself. And I've done that experiment. You dress a particular way, people will treat you differently. If you look better, if you get in shape compared to being fat and overweight, people will treat you differently. It's human psychology, man. I've done that. So if you want to exemplify the curses and things like that, you could go ahead and do that. Right? But I'm choosing to not do that. Okay? That's my personal decision. We got enough stress going on. We got enough bullshit to deal with, man. Satan is attacking us enough. All right? So anyways, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. And I'll say shalom. I didn't want to make this long. Shalom, Akim. Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Kakadash, Brakatham.